All right, guys. Now, I did hear this one story about this party of an influencer. A person went to an influencer's party. This is on TikTok. They went to the influencer's party and they basically made fun of the party because they said it was boring, and they made fun of it they said it's for clout, right? Because they're trying to be like, I'm super superior to this person because their party was boring. So they tried trashing their party, talking negatively about their party, when really, it's a party and they made the party the best way they knew how. And you never know, maybe they left and the party got bad. You can't say anything really. But in general, that's just a rude thing to say. There's one girl was talking about it. I forget what her name is. I think Dominique Barker. I forget what her name is, but she's talking about how, I'm not sure what her last name is. I think her name is Dominique something. And she's saying how, that that we all go to parties, do things, whatever, and sometimes they're not the most enjoyable, whatever, but you don't say that. I mean, who's going to say they went to, I mean, yes, I mean, sometimes you might say that, but you don't say it to like a whole group of people on social media where everybody's like thinking, why would you say that, right? It really isn't cool to say that somebody's party isn't good. You just either don't go to the next party or whatever. You choose not to say anything out of maturity. Most people are mature enough to not say anything rude about somebody's party because that like they invited you, they set it up. I mean, even if you go to a party and the snacks are like chips, you're getting something free, right? Or whatever. You know what I mean? Like it's not like you have to say something negative about the party that somebody's going to, right? But, and the thing is, this girl Dominique something, I think her name is Dominique. She's really cool. She's got like a really exotic look. Anyway, she's talking about how, she's a black girl. She looks great. She's a really pretty girl. So she's talking about how in LA and Hollywood, a lot of parties are kind of like a small networking thing. Like many people think that Hollywood's this big place with all these celebrities, but really, all in all, the number of celebrities in the world compared to the rest of the population is very, 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 very low. So if you think about Hollywood, to diss somebody or treat somebody badly in Hollywood, you're basically you're basically limiting yourself because it's a small town. I mean, even if you want to get in someone's way or whatever, and maybe somebody's doing something really wrong, you have to obviously report that. But in general, most people are like, it's a small town. Like there's not that many people there, and there really aren't that many stars. So if somebody doesn't do something illegal to you there, then you just kind of can dismiss it. And if they're being nice about it, but they're just not your cup of tea, or something goes wrong, you have to just dismiss it without saying anything about it, because there really are very few people in Hollywood that are there, and they're all really famous. So if you're going to diss one of them or treat somebody badly, then obviously it's not cool, because there really isn't that many people in Hollywood, and you're making a fool of yourself because you know what I mean. Like, you just can't burn bridges, right? In general, anyway, though, I think it's very important to recognize. And she did talk about how she went to a party with Will Smith, and she's like, and she had a ball. Well, I'm now that I'm thinking about it, I kind of think, was she making a dig, like, she's like, you went to this influencer's party that wasn't as good as Will Smith, and I went to see Will Smith, I'm not sure, but she's usually a good quality creator, so I don't think she means a dig by it. But yes, so in general, I mean, how do you get to the big influencer parties? You don't trash talk the small influencer parties. It's just not something you do, right? I mean, when you're gonna go to someone's party, if you're talking to them, you're not gonna be like, this party sucked. You're gonna say, oh, I had a good time. And any party's good if you're not being harassed or treated very badly. I mean, every party has something good about it, right? So next time, in general, if you go to a party and it's an influencer party, just be grateful, right? Anyway, thank you guys. What about? I'm sure she wasn't trying to make a dig, but she's like, I went to a party with Will Smith. I'm like thinking, that's not, that girl didn't go to a party with Will Smith. But even somebody can complain about Will Smith. Maybe they think he's boring, right? So, don't complain about a party that you're going to if you have a hard time going there, because she's right. You have to be like tactful, respectful. They're inviting you. They let you go to the party, and if they're a big influencer and you're not, I mean, you're getting something out of it, right? maybe they can show your channel, right? Anyway, totally enjoy, guys. Bye now. Bye now. Bye. Bye.